Good morning, everyone. I've tried doing this video on YouTube, but unfortunately, every time I'm trying to upload or trying to download a video on YouTube, it's coming up with no sound. So I'm having to do this on my iPad, and hopefully you'll be able to send this. The reason why I'm doing this is that obviously football season's over and cricket season started. Last year I did the 1975 Cricket World Cup, hosted by England on Brian Lara Cricket. Which West Indies beat Australia in the final by 17 runs. Clive Lloyd lifted this magnificent trophy here. Obviously, I would take a picture of me having it, but unfortunately, due to the fact that I can't turn the camera around, it's going to be very, very difficult for me to do this. But this is a trophy in which West Indies won, and the trophy in which West Indies will look to retain again here in Sri Lanka. This is what the draw has come up with. Group 1 is probably the group of death. Bangladesh, England, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, India and Holland. Sri Lanka hosting this tournament. They've only got 2 stadiums, Colombo and Kandy, but they're hoping to host a magnificent tournament here. Remarkable that England have 4 subcontinental sides in India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Holland will be the other team in the group. They got that famous win against Rhodesia 4 years ago at Lords in a classic. Group 2 is completely different, as you will see. Zimbabwe, New Zealand, West Indies. Sorry, not Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe are not known as Zimbabwe yet. Rhodesia, New Zealand, West Indies, Australia, Ireland, and the rebel South African 11. Remember, South Africa are banned from international competition due to the disgusting apartheid laws in their country. But once again, so now a rebel side, Ireland making their debut in the World Cup. Bangladesh, England are going to open the tournament tomorrow. The favourites for the tournament, won't be surprised, are the West Indies again. It won't surprise you, but the favourites are the West Indies again in this tournament. England are second favourites despite having a relatively difficult group and having to play the 4 Asian teams in the tournament. They are second favourites. Pakistan are the third favourites, and then New Zealand and Australia are joint favourites. New Zealand a little bit of a surprise, but after their performance 4 years ago, it's suspected they have a good tournament. Australia have been decimated due to World Series cricket. Most of their players will not be playing, so it will be very, very difficult for them to perform. But let's have a look at the star players and who we picked as the star batsmen, star bowlers. We picked 4 from England, 4 from West Indies, and 5 from England, 5 from New Zealand, 5 from England, 5 from West Indies, 2 from Australia, 2 from New Zealand, 2 from Pakistan, 2 from Sri Lanka, and 2 from India. But let's have a look. Star batsman we believe in this World Cup will be for Australia. We believe the star batsman in this tournament will be Andrew Hilditch for Australia, whereas the star bowler we believe will be Alan Hurst. For England, we've gone with 3 fast bowlers and 2 batsmen. Captain Mike Brearley. Obviously, Mike Dinesh is retired. Now, so this will be going to be interesting to see on how he will perform. Graham Gooch, a brilliant young batsman, 25 years old, making his first appearance in the World Cup. He is the other star batsman for England. The 3 bowlers we've decided are going to be Chris Old, Bob Willis, who's taken 250 Test wickets already. He's making his debut in a Cricket World Cup tournament. And finally, Mike Hendrick. As for India, we've gone in with Gundappa Vishnath, as the star batsman, and the star bowler, incredibly, he's only a medium pacer, and he bats in middle order, but Mahendra Amarnath's been put down as the star bowler for India. Remarkable, really. They ain't really got a fast bowler which takes wickets, which is why they're expected to struggle, but they're playing in their own in similar conditions. Player of the tournament last time was Glenn Turner. He's in the squad this time, but he's not captain. Burgess is captain, but the star batsman we think this tournament will be Bruce Edgar, and the star bowler moving on to there will be Brian McKechnie, we believe. Star batsman, we believe, for Pakistan will be Sadiq Mohammed. Believe that he will have a good tournament. And the star bowler, incredibly, will be another person who's more of a batsman and all-rounder and another medium pacer in Asif Iqbal. He's the captain of Pakistan. He was captain when they famously lost against New Zealand and West Indies in such thrilling circumstances. Played some good cricket at times 4 years ago. Once again, they're playing in their own conditions, though, so they'll be hoping to do better. Host nation Sri Lanka have got star batsman will be, we believe for them will be, sorry, I'm taking my time here. I'm just having a look at the thing. Dilip Mendes, we believe will be a star player for Sri Lanka here. And the star bowler, for the second time, decided to go for Shuman Chava de Silva. He took 9 wickets in 6 matches 4 years ago, an average of 33. In fact, I think he only took 6 wickets in 6 matches. I apologise for that. And, we think, though, in conditions that will probably suit spinners a little bit more, it should be a better tournament for him. As for West Indies, we've got him with two bowlers and... 3 batsmen, I think, and 2 bowlers. We've got Gordon Greenidge. He's got a nice little opening partner now with Desmond Haynes. We think that he will have a pretty good tournament. Vivian Richards, the man who got his 100 in the World Cup final, which won the World Cup for West Indies. Second time that Clive Lloyd has been put down as a star player. He had a disappointing tournament 4 years ago, only averaged 29 with a bat. But he captained his team well. He is one of the all-time great captains, and he'll be hoping to make his legacy by lifting that trophy there in 6 weeks' time. And the star bowlers, Joel Garner, 6'11", really, really pacey. He's hoping to have a good tournament, and Colin Croft completes the 20 as well. And just remember, as well, they've also got Michael Holding and Andy Roberts. I personally believe that this West Indies team is an absolute joy to watch. But here we go. This is the trophy which they'll be playing for. Will the West Indies retain the tournament, or will we have a new name on the trophy? We'll wait and see. But from now on, this is Lawrence Howard with this 1979 Cricket World Cup preview for the Cricket World Cup being played on Brian Lara Cricket in Sri Lanka. It all starts tomorrow with Bangladesh versus England. So until then, we'll see you tomorrow for the first match. Until then, bye-bye.